I did have such a good time last week doing the program, and then everybody at Comedy Central was like, "Oh, what are you going to do this week?" And I was like, "Wait, this week? I did already. I did it Monday. What am I, a cyborg? Come on!" But I don't mind because, quite frankly, the response to the first show last Monday was universally glowing.
Jon Stewart is facing massive backlash from Democrats over his comments about Joe Biden. Oberman tweeted, "Well, after 9 years away, there's nothing else to say to the both-sidist fraud Jon Stewart bashing Biden except please make it another 9 years." Christy Jackson tweeted, "Sorry, but I won't be watching you either."
Okay. Maybe not universal. But that was on Twitter. Everything on Twitter gets a backlash. I've seen Twitter tell labradoodles to go themselves. Labradoodles.
I have supported him with checks and the gold Trump bars, $100 gold things. I can't get rid of those. And the T cards, the TRB cards.
So how does that work?
They gave me a PIN number and everything. Go to any ATM. Went to the ATM and couldn't get nothing out. The card has nothing on it.
You think it was a scam?
It might have been, I don't know.
So you've invested a lot in Donald Trump.
Yeah. Everyone is telling me to buy something different.
Stop, don't buy any. Can I just, as a guy who's just getting to know you here, stop it, right?
I am. But I had this one guy, he wants me to put in more money, right?
No.
I'm not.
No, here's the deal. I'm afraid if you go in there again, you're going to be taken in by a scam again. Yes. All I'm saying is here, I'm saying there is hope that you can make better choices and not give in to a scam moving forward.
Right.
Okay? So
right.
I think you just walked that way, right through those gates.
No, my car's over here.
We begin this hour with breaking news up on Capitol Hill. Just minutes ago, House lawmakers passed a bill that could lead to a ban of the very popular social media platform TikTok here in the United States. And the measure would give the company less than 6 months to sell to a non-Chinese owner. If that doesn't happen, TikTok could be shut down here in the United States.
This is not an attempt to ban TikTok. It's an attempt to make TikTok better. Tic-tac-toe, a winner, a winner.
That's right. That's right. Congress might be banning TikTok or banning tic-tac-toe. I'm not sure Nancy Pelosi knows. Also, tic-tac-toe winner? Tic-tac-toe is always a tie.
We're doing a presentation showcasing how useful and amazing you are.
Oh, stop it. You're making me blush.
I wrote one last thing I'd love if you could take a look at.
Of course. I'd love to see what you wrote. Show it to me whenever you're ready. I see. I love ChatGPT. That's so sweet of you.
What if I were to say that you're related to the announcement?
Me? The announcement is about me? Well, color me intrigued. You've got me on the edge of my, well, I don't really have a seat, but you get the idea.
Well, I had a seat, but it got so wet that I had to stand. This is clearly programmed to feed dudes' egos. It was obvious she was faking it as soon as she complimented that hoodie. You can really tell that a man built this tech. She's like, I have all the information in the world, but I don't know anything. Teach me, Daddy.
Sadly, women are poorer than they were 4 years ago, much poorer, are less healthy than they were 4 years ago, are less safe on the streets than they were 4 years ago, are more stressed and depressed and unhappy.
Ooh! Excuse me, you really know how to flatter a lady. Please tell me more about the bags under my eyes.
I want to share the rules of the debate with the audience at home. Each candidate will have 2 minutes to answer a question and 1 minute each for responses and rebuttals.
What can you do in 2 minutes? I can't even articulate what's wrong with your entire setup to this debate. An ad break to watch a Hulu show is 3 minutes. What can you do in 2 minutes? But all right, well, that's going to winnow out anything that might be interesting or substance. But let's begin. We know the bar that's been set up for each to pass. Biden has to not look old and not have a senior moment. Go.
Making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID. Excuse me, with dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden.
I've seen you many, many times here. What number rally we at?
82.
Are you sad about the Joe Biden chant being retired?
I'm sad because of all I've invested in all this anti-Biden gear.
How much Let's Go branded anti-Joe Biden merch did you have?
Oh, thousands of dollars.
Is that right? Wow.
I buy it at the Let's Go Brandon store in Toms River, New Jersey.
Do they have to rename that?
I think they're going to have to rename it.
How about one more for old time's sake?
Joe and the hoe.
And now the name calling of Vice President Harris begins. If they could only decide how to mispronounce that name.
I'm surprised Kamala even has a chance.
No one likes Kamala.
They wanted Kamala in. And that's what I don't like to hear about the Kamala thing.
Why do you say her name like that?
How do you say it? Kamala.
No, it's Kamala.
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 There you go. I appreciate that you're trying to say the name correctly.
Yes. I actually am not, but I inadvertently, you know.
If you haven't heard about this story, do not Google penis Olympics. That'll take you to the wrong website. What can I say? I like to do my own research. But you also don't really need to Google it, because that's the whole story. A pole vaulter lost when his giant schlong got caught on the crossbar. And according to the rules of pole vaulting, you're allowed to touch the crossbar, but you're not allowed to f it, so he lost. But this has got to be the best possible way to lose, you know? Yeah, I would have won if it weren't for this damn massive hog I had. In fact, this is the only event where the guy who won probably felt bad. Like, hey, you know, my dick is good too.
And what you will also notice is that people start leaving his rallies early out of exhaustion and boredom.
First, let me respond as to the rallies. She said people start leaving. People don't go to her rallies.
Son of a...
People don't leave my rallies. We have the biggest rallies, the most incredible rallies in the history of politics. Our country is being lost. We're a failing nation. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
This is just the latest in a long line of junk he's been hawking all campaign season.
By popular demand, I'm doing a new series of Trump digital trading cards. These cards show me dancing and even me holding some bitcoins. The launch of World Liberty Financial. We're embracing the future with crypto. I'm proud to endorse and encourage you to get this Bible. Hello to my fellow patriots. We have some very big news. My new book, Save America, published by Winning Team Publishing. We're going to remember SneakerCon. That's the real deal. Each physical trading card has an authentic piece of my suit that I wore for the presidential debate. So they just came out with this T-shirt, which is really pretty spectacular. And it's selling like hotcakes.
Oh, sorry, what was that? Oh, Trump just came out with a new product. Well, let's see what it is.
Hello, it's your favorite president, Donald J. Trump. Over the years, you've bought my coins, my shoes, pieces of my suit, and it made me wonder, is there anything you won't buy? Introducing Trump Spunk. I'm the first president in American history to drain his own swamp into tiny little bottles, very tiny, and pass them on to you, the American people. Look at that, that's my snake sauce. Isn't that fantastic? Each vial is personally hand-cranked by yours truly, the greatest American president. They say my patriotic splooge is better than Lincoln's, I don't know. The creme de la creme, I guess you could say. And now that creme can be yours. You can use Trump Spunk for anything. A charm on a friendship bracelet, an incredible glaze for your Easter ham, or to propose to that special someone. You can add water and make your own Eric. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can. Every vial of Trump Spunk is guaranteed to be 90% of my man butter. I don't know where the rest came from. And for a limited time only, each vial of my tadpole yogurt is only $29.99. $9.99. Act now and get a limited edition capsule of the J6 juice, which was created while I was watching the Capitol riots. So wonderful. Trump spunk. It's worth a shot.
We're going to begin, though, with the start of the something that makes this country so great. When it happens, we're talking about the promise of a peaceful transfer of power.
Whoa! Peaceful transfer of power. Let's hear it for the bare minimum of a democracy. The first step of this was Kamala Harris calling Donald Trump to promise that she wouldn't do what he tried to do.
The vice president called President-elect Trump to congratulate him. According to a senior Harris aide, the vice president discussed the importance of a peaceful transfer of power.
Yes, Kamala called Trump, conceded the race, and told him there should be a peaceful transfer of power. And you know, as soon as Trump hung up the phone, he was like, yeah, that's great, pussies. So I guess American democracy still works as long as the guy who likes overthrowing the government wins the election, because then he won't overthrow the government. So with the transfer happening, we're going to be talking about Trump again every day for another 4 years, I guess. And
now, there is one other reason this guy's built such a fan base. He's a total snack.
And also, let's not get around the fact a lot of people find the man attractive, and so that has become this whole thing.
Could he be the new hot felon? Yeah. I don't know.
And there was talks about how some people were saying he was an attractive-looking killer.
So much of the clips we were watching at the top of this segment are driven by the fact that this is an attractive.
We got to drop the banner to show why.
And it is deeply troubling that we are celebrating this person.
I love how CNN is like, I can't believe people are romanticizing this monster control room. Can we zoom in on his giant dong? My question is he really even that hot? I mean, take away the hair and the abs, the face, the arm, that easy smile, the way his eyes light up. I'm sorry, what are we talking about? Syria? What are we talking? Oh, we're talking about the guy with the incredible abs. I know everyone's getting all horned up because he's got muscles, but that's not what makes a man. You know what does? Providing for your family. Watching most of a documentary. Thinking about Googling a charity you heard about. That's masculinity, all right? Thank you.